Hello, all my merry makers. I am Becca, and welcome to All the Things Thursday. For everybody who comes back and sees my videos, I very much appreciate it. I don't know why, but my viewage has gone down. For anybody new here, thanks for checking me out. I hope I am your thing. All the Things Thursday is my weekly check-in video where I show you all the things that I've been working on for that week. And if you are new here, I do knit and crochet, so you're gonna see both. I have a tendency to jump in between lots of different things because I have ADHD. You're not here for that. You're here for yarn, probably, and yarn related products. So let's get right into it. Did I grab everything? Okay, I think I grabbed everything. So let's start with the panel from last week. I've made some progress. Not as much progress as I would have liked to, but I've made some progress. This is a discontinued yarn by Red Heart. It was there in correlation with Blue Cross Blue Shield, or no, Red Cross. I don't know why I said Blue Cross Blue Shield. Guys, it's been a day. Earlier today, I didn't even recognize my own name. That's the and then I tried to drive the car without starting it. Like, that is the type of day I've had today. So, if I say the wrong thing, I do apologize. Anyway, they have a very similar yarn out right now. I believe it's called Americana. The thing about the Americana yarn is instead of the red and the blue being a solid color, it's more of a stripy, stringy color, and the color quality is a little different, whereas that's a bright blue and a bright red. It's more of a vintage red and a vintage blue. It's hard to explain without showing it to you. I went ahead and made the hat that goes with that afghan. If you don't know, every time I'm making an afghan, I try to make a hat out of that same yarn, and then that gets donated to my church. They have a pantry for those in need, and so during the cold months I give them hats, and during the hot months I try to give them food if we can, and that's just because I feel like that's what I've been led to do. Anyway, what else have I been doing? So I made a little thing. I meant to show you this last week. I crocheted a little tree to put on my son's red sweatshirt to make it kind of a more Christmassy. Now, I had used just a itty bitty bit of some of the Summer Nights yarn that I have, because I thought it might make it look like tinsel, but I guess since the thread is so thin, it's breaking, and the beads that are supposed to be ornaments are coming off too. So I might have to revisit that. This is just some dark green yarn that I have in my stash. This is actually from a tutorial that I found on YouTube. I'm going to go back through my history and try to link that video in case you would like it. It's very simple, easy to follow, get it done in just a few minutes, depending on what kind of yarn you're using. And then the reason I haven't made as much progress on the afghan as I would have liked to is I've been kind of distracted by this yarn, which is attached to a project. It's a rainbow yarn. If you've known me for longer than 2 episodes, you know that I love rainbow. This is actually from the Plymouth Yarn Company. I still have the ball band, or identifier. It's not really a band. Is anybody else impressed by me? Anyway, I did go to PlymouthYarn.com. That website does still exist. However, this type of yarn, Kudo, I'm assuming that's what that is, Kudo, was not available on that website. But it is 55% cotton, 40% rayon, 5% silk. And I tell you that even though that's a low percentage of silk, it does make it want to cling to itself. That's one of those things about silk that a lot of people don't know. So I am using, I may have talked to you about this pattern before. This is actually a pattern that I tried to get off of Ravelry, but anytime I clicked on the link, it was said, sorry, this page is not found. It is called Blissful Flowers Motif, and I can hear you saying, if you didn't find it on Ravelry, where did you find it? Well, oddly enough, I found it through Pinterest. On Pinterest, there are multiple different accounts that have the chart and the first set of instructions just there for the whole world to see. So I don't know if it's copyrighted or not, but I was able to, between the charts and the first set of written instructions, was able to figure out what I was supposed to do. So this is the first set. Now, I did color control this because if I hadn't, it would have repeated itself, and I didn't want it to repeat itself. So like the first original square would have been, is this orange one here. Oh, bring it up. This orange one here. And then it goes from red to kind of this pinky purplish to this purple. And then you go across, and then, it's kind of hard to see, but all of that is blue. And then you've got tealy green, spring green, yellow green, yellow. And then I actually, instead of going back, built on itself there so that you could go, so, you know, so you still got some similar colors, but they still look different too, and they're not like right on top of each other. Because if I hadn't, it would have been bluey purple yellow, bluey purple yellow, you know, pinky purple spring green, pinky purple spring green, and I didn't want that. So I'm making a second one, and instead of doing rows, I'm trying to do it in a kind of a spiral. It will look the same as far as design once I'm done, but I have a feeling the colors are gonna look different, because I'm doing a spiral instead of a straight line. So I'm looking forward to how this looks. So far, where did I start? I started at the yellow. So yellow to the spring green, to the dark green, to the blue, to the pinky purple, to the purple blue, and now I'm at the pinky purpley, and then that will slowly regress into the red. And I am using a, probably can't see it, 4.5 millimeter hook. And then last but not least, I think I showed this off last time. I'm trying to block that light. I know it's bright. I'm gonna have to come up with something else. I don't know yet. So I started, which is also rainbow. I'm still hoping I can get this done for my sister-in-law. I did find a bought gift, so I might prolong this until her birthday, which is also in March. But you know, I started on this side with this neutral color, and then it went from the blue to the teal. So based on what I see, it's gonna be the red color, and then it's gonna go to purple. So, and then I'm expecting it to go to blue again. So, it is the 12th. I have a little over 2 weeks until Christmas. So I'm going to try to buckle down and get the afghan done. Like, if I'm honest, I want to get this done just because it's fun and it's colorful and it's the colors that I like. But this is supposed to be a young man's main Christmas present. And so I need it, and the plans have changed to where instead of him not getting it until after Christmas, he's actually going to be here for Christmas. So that changes my plans drastically. So I'm going to have to put on my big girl pants, put the rainbow yarn to the side, which we all know how much Becky hates that. And finish the afghan. So that's all my makes. I just wanted to give everybody a heads up. I do have a couple of more yarn orders incoming. I know there's at least one from Temu. And I technically already got my one from Hobby that I opened off camera. Just because it was just some black yarn to go with. Well, I'll show it to you on a later date. How about that? We'll make an agreement. That will go up Saturday. But I've recently had some trouble with some organization. And so, in addition to it being trying to work on whips, I've talked to both my husband and my roommate, and now I'm talking to you guys. I am not planning on buying any more yarn. I really mean it. Like, I'm not even going to go to Smart. Which kind of hurts my heart because it's a good company. But I have found that they will take just monetary donations. So I probably will still do that every so often when I feel like I can afford it. But it really has gotten to the point where I can't find what I'm looking for. And it's getting very frustrating. So I'm actually going to kind of copy Erin and maybe once a month do a Yarn Management Monday. Erin, I hope you see this as the most sincerest form of flattery. And if for any reason you guys don't know Erin at Crafting Kitty, she is amazing. She is the mother of 2 children. She crafts like dream, and I think she homeschools her children too. And as a person who only homeschools one of my children, I have no idea how she does it. Maybe she can give me some tips. But that being said, we only have a couple more months until my eldest is out of public school and I will be homeschooling him. So my production of objects might go down as well. So I hope you'll stay with me. I lose a couple of subscribers, followers, because I'm not producing as much. Well, I understand. You know. Anyway. Will I still do giveaways? Probably. Because as I'm going through my yarn, I might come across yarn that I don't want anymore. Or that it's like, well, it's pretty, but I have no idea what to do with it. So, yeah, just because I'm not buying new yarn doesn't mean I won't give away some of my old yarn. If I do give away yarn, it will hopefully be, you know, multiple skeins of the same yarn, and I have at least one ball band to go with it, so you know what the heck you're working with. I kind of want to make a tutorial on this Blissful Flowers motif. Let me know if you'll be interested in that. Alright, I believe that's everything. All the stuff. If you liked this video, please give it a like, especially if you're a subscriber and would like to stay subscribed. That way the evil YouTube overlords don't unsubscribe you from my channel. Feel free to comment down below. If you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I have lots of yarny content, so that if that's your job, make sure you click the subscribe. And if you really want to help this channel grow, share this video with everyone you know. In the meantime, make what makes you merry. Ciao.